What is social action? Well, in a basic sense, it is taking action to benefit others and make a change for a cause you are passionate about.
The action could be as little as donating to charity, giving up your seat on a bus, writing to your MP about local issues, picking litter. It's not just big things like climate strikes or skydives for charity or protesting for women's votes.
And this is to help anyone, whether it's someone in your community or even seals living in the Arctic Circle.
This may all seem a tad daunting, but we are all capable of making a positive change. Think of it like this.
What is an issue that faces our world today? And what can you do as an individual? What about as a community, or a region, or even as a nation, and maybe even globally?
It doesn't have to be daunting. Start as an individual and you'll see what an impact you alone can make, never mind as a collective.
Experiences of youth social action.
I do volunteering at my local hospital, the Clothing Project, where we hand out clothing to patients who come in with no clothing. They could be homeless, they could be involved in a house fire, they could have just be elderly and just not have brought any clothes in them from the middle of the night. And we go around, we collect the clothes and then we sort through them and we hand them out.
At Sheffield Teaching Hospitals, I'm a pharmacy volunteer, so I deliver drugs to different wards, which helps staff have more time to take care of patients because they're not running up to the pharmacy and then going back down.
Why do social action?
For me, myself, it's just allowed me to kind of help with the mental health issues that I've faced and allowed me to have a voice in my community and really express my opinion and help others do the same and let them kind of have the motivation within themselves to think I can make a difference and I can change things for myself.
A big reason to do social action is that it can bring people together. It could be your neighbour, your nan, anybody. Things like the climate change marches showed the true power of people coming together behind something they believe in, no matter who they are or where they come from. But as our involvement increased, we realised we were gaining more than just brownie points for our CV. We met new people who have had experiences that were inspiring to listen to. We've learned new skills like making resources for presentations, not to mention further developing skills like communication. You should do it because at the end of the day, you have nothing to lose and perhaps a lot more to gain.
I believe that other people should get involved because it's a way of giving back to your community and just making a difference without wanting anything back in return. And you don't realise the impact it has on people's lives. Like, it can make such a difference if it just makes a difference to just one person's life, that's enough.
Facts about social action. It's been shown that youth social action can reduce up to 22% of young people's anxiety. Most young people have less stress and worry after taking part in social action projects. Social action improves the attitudes of young people towards education. At the last count, 3 million young people took part in meaningful social action across the UK.
I believe that people, more specifically young people who have more time per se, should go and do social action because it gets them out more and it gets them friends. Like, I was younger, never had a friend as close as what I've got today. The friends that I've made recently with Young Carers in the steering group, some of the people that I've met are amazing, they're wonderful. Wouldn't change a single moment that I've spent with them for the world because they all believe in the same things that I do.
So I think that other young people should get involved in social action because it's an amazing thing to do. It's surrounding issues that affect young people and it's about actively working to change those things. And in some ways it provides the idea of self-worth and self-realisation as well, that you're doing something, even if it's a small thing in your local community that contributes to a bigger whole. So it's that idea of self-reward and working with other people towards a common goal.
How to get involved. There are many ways to get involved in youth social action. You can talk to your school teachers, youth workers or parents and carers about ways to get involved in local projects. You can also contact our partner organisations, which are Healthwatch, Sheffield Futures, Element Society, Sheffield Teaching Hospitals and Chili Pep. Joining a new group may seem daunting, but what have you got to lose? Everyone at these groups are just like you, passionate about bettering themselves and helping their community. Take that step, see what you can get out of it, and help others.